Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Ultimate Emerald Dreadnoughts, where we are continuing our little pirate run. And here we are, prepping to fight the Japanese in our own seas. Because for some reason there was a Japanese fleet already here. Don't know why it was here, but it was here, so we're gonna have to fight it. Um... Well... we'll get officially going here in a moment. Just gotta post that we're live in a few places and then we'll get on going. Hope everyone's day is going well. Also gets to be day 2 of us using the new VRM. Isha. Alright. Over here, hit that. Make sure that's all good. Alright, we're gonna fight this. Now remember, we can't replace any losses now. We're at the point where the only losses we can replace are whatever we can steal. So we gotta steal shit. Which is a little awkward. But hey, if we destroy this battle group here, the Japanese probably won't have much left afterwards. I hope. Hello, Team Rocket Romango. I am well. I hope your day is going well. Let's see. The battleships are already in line with each other. Since we're going up against our battleships, please load your armor piercing. And be very saving with your main gun aimage. Let's see, we got 3 light cruisers over here, 3 heavy cruisers. Heavy cruisers sporting probably the most damage-dealing guns here. Two torpedo boats. And their little Little dinky 1.1-inch guns. All that rapid fire capability. This should be fine. We'll have the heavy cruisers move along in their own formation. Light cruisers, I want you to be... Alright, you're already very loose. Now these light cruisers should be able to tear apart any of their light vessels that they have, considering all the fucking armament they have. Turn the battleships. What's your cruising speed? 12. Slow down to 3 times speed. Nope, fuck. Do that. You go that way. Torpedo boats, be very sparing with your fucking, guns, please. Our light cruisers here should be able to tear apart these torpedo boats pretty quickly. I very much like if our torpedo boats were not that close to the enemy. Alright, your guys' cruising speed is 11. We're gonna slow you down to 12. Alright, I'm gonna turn you guys, and you guys are gonna go straight down the middle here. Torpedo boats, you are... well, you're dead. You are just straight up dead. You are to retreat. Actually, just follow the battleships. Have you guys turn because I need you guys dealing with those light cruisers. Secondary guns. That torpedo boat's getting a little too close for comfort. Please kill it. That's not good. That light cruiser's getting a little too close for comfort. This light cruiser's almost taken out of commission. You guys, I'd like your one main gun to try and kill the battleship. Your secondary should be more than enough to finish off those light cruisers. Probably. Well, let's try. You guys are gonna have to engage that. Swing your guns around. Light cruisers are now once again available. I need you over here. Battleships, I need you to turn around. Alright, at that range, you're not going to be able to kill anything. Fire on those heavy cruisers. Heavy ship down. Light cruisers are on their way back. Go up to full speed. I need you guys over here to protect the heavy cruisers. What's your guys' cruising speed? Around 10. Alright, I'm gonna slow you down to 11. Secondaries, start firing on that light cruiser. I know you guys don't have many secondaries compared to the a lot of the other ships, but just try to take out the light cruiser with what you got. Main gun ammo, please use armor piercing. Alright, just sink that light cruiser considering he's right there. You guys have the guns for it. Six-inch is more than enough firepower to sink a light cruiser in this era. Once that light cruiser passes, you guys are gonna go up this way to broadside that battleship. Well, these light cruisers come over here to help out with the enemy light cruisers. Alright, main guns on that target, please. There goes one enemy light cruiser. Oh damn, what'd you get hit with? One over penetration. My guess is the over penetration is what did it. You didn't get actually struck by a torpedo. Alright, start firing on that one because it's a little dangerous. It's a little bit more dangerous than that severely disabled one. How are the battleships doing? They sure are trying. But that is definitely more of just we're shooting at it and hoping for the best scenario. Oh, we've run out of HE ammo. I really should consider rebalancing the ammunitions for these ships. Because HE is still quite a bit useful compared to armor piercing. I mean, we're still sinking ships, mind you, but Yeah, it definitely would be a little bit more useful to have. How much armor penetration does our HE shell have? 3.1 inches. What is their armor at? 5.9. Yeah, it's not going to get through that. Oh, there's an ammo detonation. We are at least severely crippling them. Though, to be fair, our fleet is also being severely crippled. Especially with our battleships so focused on murdering this thing here. Alright, you, full speed. I need you to get those torpedoes on target. Do not fire them yet. Hold. Hold. Fire them now. There we go. Alright, return back to the line. The battleship should be more than capable of sinking that thing from here. How are the heavy cruisers doing? Still shooting. And she's gone. Alright, I need you guys over here to help out with the fucking heavy cruisers. That sounds like fun. What kind of tattoo are you gonna get? Oh, you're running out of main gun ammo. Yeah, you guys save on that. You guys still have quite a bit of main gun ammo left. Fire whatever you feel like. Might be able to land more of a hit. Yeah, these guys should be able to get within range to help out better eventually. You have torpedoes though, so we can actually get you in close. What's your torpedo range? 9. We're gonna turn so then we don't get within range of that. Alright, fire everything. Fire our massive fucking broadside. of fast-firing 2-inch casemate guns. Yeah, there goes the light cruiser. Smoke up on the lights. That should make them a bit harder to hit. You guys fire on him because he is charging you. Oh, torpedo boat is being targeted. Shit. She's been hit. Get that flooding under control, men. Start getting the guns on target. Nine-inch is almost in range. It's funny how our 9-inch has less range than our casemate guns. Oh shit. You detach from the division and get out. Cover their retreat. Alright, you're still pretty functional, so I'm gonna bring you back now that the battle has moved a bit. Begin firing on that one. Because he's the one shooting at you guys. Smoke up again. You smoke up as you retreat just to make sure that you don't get shot. Oh, that's a cool one. That's a cool idea for a tattoo. Oh, here comes the torpedo boat. Coming here to save the day. We'll probably use it on the Tokawa here. This ship looks like it's gonna be dying pretty quick. This one here is still putting up a bit of a fight. Oh, nope, never mind, she's dead. Well, there goes that entire Japanese squadron. Where are my battleships? There they are. Alright, we're gonna deploy you guys to Okinawa. Let's see what the Japanese have in terms of warships. 57. They still have 3 battleships, 6 heavy cruisers, 16 light cruisers, and 32 torpedo boats. Where are you guys? I'm gonna send you guys actually back to Hawaii to get re-equipped, because you're all unrefitted. Where did the rest of your guys go to get fixed? No, you're just a random light cruiser. Oh yeah, you're one of the stolen light cruisers, aren't you? Yeah, I need to assemble together the stolen guys. Where are the stolen guys? We have one of their battleships. Where the fuck is it? Or is it still being refitted? Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys were also under construction. The final 2 battleships we actually built. 42! 4.9-inch guns. Oh yeah, it's the Gilladente. Where the fuck are you? You're in Tunis? Why the fuck are you in Tunis? Why the fuck are you in Tunis with the fucking Paris? Alright, you two get to fucking Brest. Let's see. Anything that doesn't look like I fucking named it. You haven't been refitted yet. You're in Davao? Why the hell are you all the way over here in the fucking Philippines? Did I build these ones? Yeah. Here are the fucking Spanish ones. You head over to Brest. Alright, well, since the French, I mean, not the French, the fucking, Japanese are on their way over, probably dispatch one of my squadrons to go deal with that. Which will be these guys. Congratulations, you get to hang out in the Suez. Rest of you, you're gonna get to, oh yeah, that's a refitting vessel. You guys are gonna go here. Where did my heavy cruiser squadron go that was over here? Did I already park them back in a fucking... Yeah, I already parked them back in Marseille. Or Nice? Yeah, Nice is where I parked them. I made another squadron and put them in fucking, Marseille. Yeah, you guys are gonna stay in port for a bit. I'm gonna refit shit. Let's see. Any ships available for refit that are currently, not doing shit. A little bit. A little bit. I'm repairing one heavy cruiser. Alright. That shouldn't take too long. And we're still building those 2 Eagle-class battleships. Okay, the Spanish state has ceased. Anti-flooding 2. Phoenix-class torpedo boats. Sure thing, Persia. Let's see. Don't have any ship. Those ships haven't made it back to port yet. Can refit the Pizarro. Sure, we'll agree to an alliance with the Germans. Enemy transports blown up, enemy torpedo boat blown up. Oh, hey, it's that battle group that I thought I would meet in the fucking, in Asia. Nope, they decided to come meet me in the Suez. I mean, the Med. Yeah, this should go well for us. Considering how well the last battle went, this one should probably not go too poorly. Probably. Maybe. Unknown. It should go well. Alright, let's see here. All 4 battleships are in a line. Put the heavy cruisers together. Take one of the heavy cruisers and stick it with the light cruisers. Just so that way then they have a little bit of additional firepower. So yeah, load armor piercing into your main guns, please. The good thing at the moment is that we're in the era where fucking torpedoes aren't that effective. Your cruising speed is 11. Slow down to 12. Torpedo boats, I want you on a holding pattern. Don't go in yet. Enemy torpedo boat, take it out, gentlemen. Let's see what we're up against. Dual 11s. And dual 11.5s. But these ones are Mark 1. This one's definitely dangerous because that's a Mark 2 gun. Does it have a rangefinder? It does. Alright, that already makes it a lot more dangerous. I don't know how it is we've been unable to damage that fucking torpedo boat. I mean, to be fair, these ships haven't been refitted yet with the Mark II conic rangefinder, so that is entirely probably why they can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn. But we're trying. Yeah, those 9-inch guns aren't going to be able to touch those guys over there. Just letting these boys just kind of light them up. Doing what we can at the moment to take out their support vessels. But this is going to take a bit of effort. Alright, torpedo boats, it's almost time for you to actually engage. Oh, that was a torpedo detonated. The battleship's holding up. Still alive. Torpedo boats are on their way back. Oh, that's a flash fire on that light cruiser. In this day and age, that is basically a death sentence. Especially for a ship with that many guns on it. Yeah. You might end up just keep detonating for a bit. Ah, shit. That torpedo boat's getting in too close. Turn off. Sink it now. Sink it now. Oh, batteries, fire. Shit, she fired her torpedo. The Finch is gonna eat this one directly. Damn it. Fire guns on the second one. Can't let him get close. Alright, you guys, turn this way. Oh, our torpedo boats are engaging with their torpedo boats. Yeah. Fire on that one, please. You boys, fire on this one. I'd like not to take any further torpedo boat shenaniganry. How you guys doing? Those ships are getting in a little bit close. Especially that light cruiser. I don't want to see that light cruiser getting in any closer. Take out that torpedo boat, gentlemen. I need you guys to turn. Alright, I need your main guns firing on those battleships now. You guys are gonna have to start tangling with them. Trying to manage a micro battle that's going on over there. All batteries fire on that forward battleship. You guys, start having your main guns support the battleships. Okay, that light cruiser is moving exactly in a position to block my fucking ships. Alright, you guys need to refocus on the one that actually is equipped with deadly guns. Alright, torpedo boats. Be ready. This is your one and only chance. You're gonna have to sail literally between the ongoing battle. Shit, torpedoes fired. Turn hard, turn hard. Not that hard. Alright, begin withdrawing. Heavy cruisers, all guns, fire on that ship. Secondary guns, take out that torpedo boat. Damn, we lost another torpedo boat. Withdraw. How's this battle over here going? Still going. Secondary guns, take out that light cruiser, please. Alright, back to shooting that. Fucking heavy cruisers getting closer. I need your guys' guns in effective range.
You expect me to believe that, maggot? The truth is, you've lost an expensive piece of Army issue equipment. That suit is going to come out of your pay, and you will remain in this man's army until you are 510 years old.
Thank you for the biddies, Gamer Squirrel. You have a nice rest of your day.
You have lost. Report to the armory and have a new suit issued to you. Then report back to me, Private. Dismissed. You expect me to believe that, maggot?
Oh shit, it's gonna play all those, isn't it? Yeah. You're only able to maintain 9 knots. You need to get out of here. That's gonna play for each one, isn't it? Fuck. Boy, we're gonna hear this quite a bit. Thank you for the biddies, but Jesus Christ, this is gonna play a lot. Alright, start firing whatever you want at the fucking battleship with your 6-inch guns. How are you guys doing? Jesus Christ, what happened to you? Go join the retreating line. Enemy light cruiser destroyed.
The truth is, you lost an expensive piece of Army issue equipment. That suit is going to come out of your pay, and you will remain in this man's army until you are 510 years old, which is the number of years it will take for you to pay for a Mark II powered combat armor. You have lost.
Yeah, this fleet's definitely going to be in maintenance for a bit, considering all the fucking considering all the shells we're having to tank from these fucking 11-inch guns. What do you mean it's at an angle where you can't shoot? It's right there. Oh, it's talking. I was reading the wrong side. She is taking on water. Oh, I hear a flash fire. Oh, what was that? Yeah, they still have a heavy cruiser over here, but honestly, considering I'm not really in the interest of hunting down enemy heavy cruisers, I'm gonna bring these light cruisers back over here to help out. There goes the enemy battleship, the more dangerous of the two. And now it's just down to fucking sinking these. Yeah. Enemy light cruiser gone. And I'm not gonna bother sinking that heavy cruiser. Because we can acquire that at the end of the war. Brazil wants some Phoenix class torpedo boats. Sure thing, Brazil.
Which is the number of years it will take for
Why are you guys
You have
mothballed?
lost. Report to the armory and have a new suit issued
You
to
guys shouldn't be
you. And report
mothballed.
back to me, Private.
Oh, it's because you have no crew. Get some fucking crew. I can't. I've already. Didn't I? Don't I have you under refit? I think this one stolen battleship we have is under refit. And these guys are almost done. Let's see. Did those Phoenixes arrive back in Hawaii yet? They have. Alright, get them all fixed up. Any other ships I have laying around in a port somewhere that can be refitted? Nope. Yeah, I put those guys there to get refitted, I think. You're still being commissioned. You are the one that was being sent to patrol that. You guys, I'm gonna deploy you. Actually, I'll deploy the heavy cruiser squadron. You guys can go over here and help out in the Pacific. We're not gonna be doing much. We're mostly just gonna be I think all we're gonna really do is take Okinawa. I don't think there's much else from the Japanese I really want to take. I mean, we could also go seize Argentina. I mean, we could do that. I do have this little light cruiser torpedo boat squadron. Definitely not sending them down there. We'll send these guys instead because that's a lot of battleships. Oh, and they took Brazil. Yeah, they actually managed to seize Brazil. How worthwhile is southern Brazil? I don't know. It's worth a fair bit. I'm more interested in just beating the shit out of fucking Japan here. Don't think I'm gonna take any of their home territory, mostly just gonna take their overseas territory. Well, to be fair, they don't have much other than whatever fucking Argentina has. I'll put you guys in Brest once we're done organizing the new fleet. Where the fuck are you at? Oh yeah, you're in fucking French Guiana. What are our finances at the moment? More research, please. And I guess we'll throw a little bit more into the crew budget. Just to try and balance shit out. Gotta get more crew available. Enemy transports. Enemy torpedo boat versus one of our Blue Jay class heavy cruisers. Yeah, that was no question there. You can go to Brest. You are also on your way to Brest. You guys are on your way out. You guys are still on your way to secure the med. You guys are on your way to help out in the fucking, all the way over in fucking nowhere. Japan manages to take this. We can take that off of them. Should give us a little bit more in terms of economy. Yeah. I think we boast the world's largest navy at the moment. Which is pretty nice. Nice to have one of the world's largest navies. Fuck. Bunch of you are mothballed again. I don't know why these captured ships are starting with, like, no crew. We are kind of just desperate for more crew. Brazil wants a Sparrow-class battleship. Sure thing, Brazil. Now I can send this out to go to Brest. Two are being worked on. These two are still under construction. Where are my stolen light cruisers? These guys. You need to make your way to Brest. You also need to make your way to Brest. You need to make your way to Brest. Fortunately for me, I only managed to score one of these Spanish battleships. We're gonna fight them for a bit longer. Oh. This fleet is mostly just torpedo boats and light cruisers. This probably isn't gonna go well. I didn't realize how lightly armored this group was. Alright. All the battleships need to be grouped together. AP saved on main gun ammunition. Light cruisers, I want you guys to be ready. We'll have 2 individual torpedo boat squadrons. That way then we can we'll allow for changing of group leaders on the torpedo boats. We got quite the mix here, though. We got Pigeons and we got Phoenix-class torpedo boats. Phoenix-class being 2 torpedo launchers, whereas the Pigeon-class has 4 on each side. A lot more guns to bring to bear on an enemy target. So they're a little bit more effective than our Pigeon class, which I'd like to upgrade with, I mean our Phoenix class, which I'd like to upgrade with 2 torpedo launchers to give them a little bit more firepower, but, oh shit, there's the enemy. Alright, battleships, full broadside, armor piercing, save. Light cruisers, you guys are gonna commit. On this front here. Torpedo boats. I need you to just just maintain a holding pattern for now. What is your speed? 11. Yours is 11.4. Those torpedo boats have to go first, gentlemen. They are just mildly faster and mildly more dangerous. You guys need to go this way. You guys just continue your circle. Damn it, we lost 14. You, get the fuck out. You are heavily damaged. And 28. You just join up with the other fucking division. You two make a run for the exit. Battleships continue to hold the line. Light cruisers, I need you guys to come about. Oh, we got a fucking torpedo boat. He's very much interested. Don't know why he shouldn't be interested. Well, these guys have managed to unflood themselves, which is good. Should be able to retreat properly now. Light cruisers will hopefully be back in range within a bit. It'll take them a little bit to get here. Alright, you guys start turning. Because those torpedo boats are running away. Not much you can do about that. If we turn, at the very least, you guys can shoot at them. You guys start pursuing those fucking torpedo boats. And unfortunately, we lost 2 torpedo boats very much unnecessarily. Well, we lost 1 torpedo boat very much unnecessarily. The other 2 are just heavily damaged. These light cruisers should be back in range soon. Be able to actually participate in the fight a little bit better. Main guns, I want targeting that heavy cruiser. Managed to get 1 lucky hit on it. Secondary guns, all of them target that light cruiser. Knocked out her torpedo launchers. Keep these guys over here so that way then they can provide support if needed. And I'll also ward off that pair of torpedo boats. Those guys are targeting our fucking torpedo boats. Get over there. Like to limit my casualties. That includes torpedo boat losses. Damn it, that's a flooding hit. Come on, you gotta get their attention. Ah, shit. Forgot how close these guys had gotten. Keep those guys on a rotating holding pattern for now. Alright, you guys definitely very much got their attention. We'll end the battle here. Again, our goal isn't to kill everything in the Japanese Navy. There still needs to be something left for us to take. Our main goal is to steal their naval forces. Mostly just seizing ground for, just having ground. How's our travel to Brazil? How much will it take to invade Brazil? We're not in Eastern South America yet, so we don't know how to do that yet. Let's see. Where are the fucking... All of you guys in, you guys are not all there yet. You're over here for some reason. Why are you all the way over there? You're gonna take forever to get home. Port de France. Oh. Parked over here. Alright, shouldn't take you too long to get home. Rest of you are at sea. Let's see. You two are already in Brest. The other ones are on their way. And of course the battleship's being worked on, so back over to status. We have one refit undergoing. Pigeon 28 is under repairs. The Eagle class is still 11 months out from completion. But we are making progress. Now that we've seized the Okinawa Islands, you guys are going to maintain position for a bit. Wait till you get your reinforcements, and then I will position you guys to start just seizing, just blockading the Japanese. Because that'll get us quite a bit of economy. In fact, I will borrow you guys to help out with that. So you guys head over to the Sea of Japan and just set up there. Now that we have Okinawa, we should be able to use that as our resupply base in the region. Well, if you're gonna give me a free invasion, I'll take it. 95, 97, damn. I will have to dispatch you guys down here to assist with that. politics, naval invasion. We'll start a naval invasion of Argentina later. Yeah, I parked you guys here for repairs, but you guys are good to go now. I guess I can dispatch you to help out with Argentina. We'll just seize all this, I guess. Rare that I go on a South American adventure. Besides, I don't think the Japanese are going to be doing much about it. They're more focused on this naval invasion over here. Which they could win with this one battleship, but don't seem too dedicated on it. So that torpedo boat under repair, so we're gonna wait for that to finish up. Oh, hello there. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battleships. This is actually going to be a bit of an issue. All right. We're going to withdraw from that battle. 7 battleships? Really? They have 7 battleships here? Where the hell are they finding 7 battleships? Like, they have ships scattered throughout, but they don't have them all in one place. Where the hell did they suddenly conjure up the ability? Is that just some weird thing that the AI can do now, where they can just drop 7 battleships even though they're not at all together in your lap? More research funding. We're still gonna fight for a bit longer. Persia wants some boats. Brazil wants a boat. Where? Oh, over here. Get over there and deal with that. Prevent that invasion from ever happening. Heavy Cruiser Squadron. Your new job. Northeast Asia. You're basically just gonna participate in blockading the Japanese. Oh hey, Venezuela's actually sending some shit down to help us. Thanks, Venezuela. I guess I don't need you guys hanging out in the fucking Suez Canal anymore. I don't know where I'm gonna send you guys. I guess I'll just send you guys home for now. Keep you guys on standby in case I need you. Yeah. As for the Pigeon and Phoenix, not sure we've gotten any new researches that would actually help them out a bit. Mark III 2-inch guns would actually be nice to get, considering a lot of our ships are equipped with Mark III 2-inch guns. Yeah, I'm gonna move you over to 2-inch guns. Help out with finishing that. Let's see what we got. Oh, a battle with a heavy cruiser and light cruiser. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Battleships are in order, light cruisers and torpedo boats are split between 2 squadrons. Let's do this. This is going to be the survivors of that fleet that we didn't fully finish off. They're silly little battleships. Like, this is probably the most normal of our battleships, other than the one we stole from the fucking, Spanish. Cruising speed is 11. Torpedo boats. Enter into holding pattern. You're not taking our little chunk of territory here while we're around. Remember one of the things that we have to do, by the way. We have to get one of their battleships. If they don't have any battleships available at the end of this war, we'll just have to go to war with them again later. The goal is a battleship from each nation. Start firing on those heavy cruisers. This is probably some of the most successful wars we've ever had in the early game. Look at how quickly these guys are falling apart. Again, our goal is to capture these ships, not destroy them, but fortunately the Japanese don't know the meaning of where I don't plan to blow up all your boats. The short barrel 9-inch guns are pretty funny though, because they do get some early fucking deck penetrations. Whether or not they successfully penetrate is another thing entirely, but they are landing at quite a bit of an angle compared to what they probably should be doing if I was more properly designing these guns. The goal for this ship is to eventually extend this all the way to the front and have these just all along it to provide additional casemate slots. Just to make this thing a broadside menace. And there she goes. Torpedo boats were mostly just there for moral support. And if I did genuinely need a torpedo run. But yeah, that should prevent the Japanese from being able to do anything over there. Persia wants condors. Brazil wants flamingo classes. Argentina's new leader has been found to support our enemies. Yeah, I already have a squadron on the way down to teach them a lesson. Gonna take them a bit to get there, though. I do have another fleet on the way, I'm pretty sure. Didn't I dispatch another fleet, or did I divert these guys to go do it? I could have sworn I sent a fleet to the Sea of Japan. So it might have been these guys that I sent to the Sea of Japan and then re-diverted. Alright, once these guys are all put together, I'll send them out to go and deal with Japan. Because the plan is to blockade Japan, so that way then we can just start taking their shit. Might as well launch the torpedo boat squadron to hang out in the Sea of Japan for a bit. Put you guys... No, that was not the button I want to push. Put you guys on, I think it's invade is the one where it'll increase their chance of attacking enemy shipping. Yeah, again, their home territory isn't what we're after. We're just after fucking taking out shit. All right. Well, we're gonna engage them because there isn't much point in not engaging them because it's just gonna make life take longer. Armor piercing. Actually, just fire whatever you feel like firing out of the main gun. You definitely armor piercing. Because you only have 4-inch guns. Your high explosive is not as powerful. We're targeting your guns, torpedo boats, get ready. Because you guys are gonna flank them on both sides. Battleships, slow down to your shooting speed. You guys break off for a moment. I don't want you getting too close so you start setting off their need to shoot at you. You boys, you found the torpedo boats. Take it out, please. You guys come back around. You've gone a little bit farther than I planned for you to go. That light cruiser is coming around. Smoke up. I'll give you guys a little bit of cover. Start moving this way, get ready for a torpedo run. Yeah, all these guns firing, they ain't they ain't gonna be able to do much. Prep to target the forward one. From between them, be ready to dodge any enemy torpedoes. Torpedoes away. Start breaking off. Torpedo away. Fucking pigeon stuck. That's a torpedo hit. We'll see you just break off. Smoke up. Come on, T4. Alright, torpedoes launched on side 1. Torpedoes launched on side 2. Break off. I'm surprised you guys still aren't within range. I'm surprised that thing's still floating after being hit with so many torpedoes. I know a couple of those were duds, but still. Where am I losing ships? Southeast Asia. Sure thing, Persia. You can have some more boats. Do some more leveling up of our shipyard. How much longer until this is considered failed? A while. What do they even have here? Single torpedo boat. Oh, they did manage to take that down there, so I guess that's on our list of shit to blow up. And take from them. You guys are almost there. Still assembling the group that's gonna be over here. These guys. This guy is taking forever to fucking sail around the fucking bottom of South America because the Panama Canal hasn't been built yet. Well, we should be able to start blockading the Empire of Japan soon because, let's see, you are East Asia, you are Northeast Asia, and what about you? You are Sea of Japan. Alright, so, once this naval invasion fails, I can send these guys to go do shit. These guys have almost made it to the fucking ports that I sent them to a while ago. But southern Brazil is almost ours. Argentina would be ours if these guys would move a little bit fucking faster. Ah, shit, we got a lot of fucking shit being fixed. Sorry guys, can't sell anything at the moment. Suddenly there's a shit ton of fuck that needs to be fixed. Anything that's gonna take fucking 4 months, just suspend it. I need dockyard space back. I need to not bankrupt the entire country trying to repair a bunch of battleships. Fucking, oh, two of our torpedo boats versus one of theirs. Delay that. Alright. We're gonna have to fight it. Alright, so yeah. I'd rather not fight this. I'd rather go home. Goodbye. I don't intend to fight their torpedo boat, more because I will definitely need torpedo boats after this war is over. So I will need to recover whatever I can in terms of casualties. So yeah, just like before with the Spanish, though to be fair, the Spanish didn't really have much. Most of what they had left was just shit being built. So we just kind of took whatever that was available. But yeah, if we just run away, we should be able to keep this torpedo boat alive and keep our own torpedo boats alive. Because that thing is twice our tonnage. Well, twice just one of our Phoenix class's tonnage. Our little dinky little torpedo boats. Dinky little pirate torpedo boats. Now I'm pretty sure this little round bit on the front is meant to be a torpedo launcher. I'm pretty sure that's what it's meant to be. One of the reasons why they were called torpedo boats was because a lot of them just had fixed forward firing torpedo launchers. However, in this game, they kind of just reduced them to being shittier destroyers, where they just have torpedo launchers mounted on the spine. Which some torpedo boats did have. It's not like no torpedo boat had this. But it's like a lot of torpedo boats were more forward-firing torpedo launcher, more like just an above-water submarine. I can't tell if it's gaining on us or not. I know the last one we saw could go 28.8, so it's definitely mildly faster than us. Not by much, though. Not by much. Yeah, there we go. In battle. Alright. Japan failed to gain control, so you guys are going to head down here and take Sarawak off their hands. I should be able to start fucking blockading them once I can get a fleet available for the East Asia region. Which is gonna be a bit because this fleet's still tied up being assembled together. Well, oh hey, we took southern Brazil. Good for us. Good for us. Alright, you go down here, join up with them. I'm gonna divert this fleet to actually go and help out with in Asia for a bit. I'll have to use some Portuguese naval bases to help get there, but they should be able to get there just fine. That's an enemy transport fleet. Oh, corrupt armor too. That'll definitely help us out quite a bit. Naval invasion spawned over here, so move the fleet over. Yeah, that shouldn't take too long to take. And that'll be a nice little additional bit of change added to our economy. Germany and the Soviet Union has gone to war. Germany and Spain have gone to war. An enemy battleship has sailed out. We're not going to engage that. We want to be able to fucking take it. Also, we should probably get back to work on fixing these ships I suspended. Oh, and then they can get fixed up as well. Withdraw again. Because again, we want to capture an intact Japanese battleship, so engaging a Japanese battleship wouldn't be the best thing to do. Fuck. Fine. I'll divert these guys back. Where is that? Where is it? Where? We're already doing that. Oh, we failed the last invasion, that's why. Yeah, still not enough tonnage here, even with support from these guys. I'll divert you guys back here. You guys head on over. You guys should be a little bit faster to get over to East Asia. Small guns. Got those Mark III 2-inch guns. Now, we're gonna move over to, we want to move over to explosives? Yeah, probably. Probably not, actually, because we don't have much going on there. Move over to engines, actually, because multi-expansion steam engine 2 would be a good thing to have. Fucking wars erupted between the United States and the Italians. Withdraw. You guys are in no position to take that out. Withdraw. Okay, never mind. These guys are free now to go and fucking, begin controlling the East Asia Sea. So, you guys can actually just go home. I don't really need you guys out and about. We'll siege down the, Argentina, and then, I guess we'll probably end up taking Chile as well. Just to secure a little bit more funding. How's our army logistics doing? Still holding up. I mean, our population has gotten a lot higher. That's more from other people we've acquired. Does it still say these guys are heading there? Told them to fucking go home. Oh wait, no, you are the guys I told to fucking go over there. That's why I'm having a fucking stroke. You guys get in here. And you guys aren't needed for this invasion, but honestly, I need you here just to maintain the illusion that that's what we're doing. An enemy destroyer. Oh, that's not good. That's new. We don't have destroyers. Oh, we have our torpedo boats. We're really gonna want to steal one of those. Is everybody here in Brest finally? Yes, but we do also have the new warships being commissioned as well, who will be joining this group. So that's gonna be a little bit longer on their deployment. Oh. Well, still trying to become friends. However, we are now blockading the Japanese, which will earn us more victory points. Please tell me the Japanese are actually building more ships. They're only building 9. Fuck. We may have to take up a peace deal with them next turn, because I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to do this for. I do want to seize whatever we can from them. So yeah, I think we'll negotiate a peace treaty with the Japanese, see what we can get. We did not earn many victory points there. We took 2 colonies from them. They didn't have much to begin with, and we sunk quite a lot of their ships. So I'm not sure what if we'll be able to take much. Looks like they have refused my offer for peace, which means we shall continue the blockade. Fucking hell. Another enemy destroyer. I would have rather not have to destroy that, but... Fortunately, we will have to. Continuing the blockade. We'll take up whatever fucking the Japanese offer of a peace deal next time they offer one. I would have liked to have gained that destroyer, but times are tough. Alright, you guys can head back to base. It's nice that we do have southern Brazil now, because that is quite a lot of income added to our economy. Quite a few new naval bases to add to our collection. Yeah, the Japanese are going to struggle to break the blockade that we got going around Japan. Persia wants a Peacock-class battleship. Alright, let's see. Well, we did get a bunch of new techs, so we're gonna go through and start refitting ships. Alright, first off, getting the torpedo boats refitted with the new guns. And the new engines. Capitalistic. Capitalistic. Upgrade to TNT. Keep the battle site. Still have electrical turrets. Enhanced reload. 18-inch torpedoes are now available. Increase the length on the guns a little bit further, so that way then they can shoot a little bit farther out and pierce a little bit more armor. Can we finally achieve 30 knots? If we cut back the range to basically nothing, we can achieve 30 knots. However, I would much rather have the fucking dual torpedo launchers. We'll lose a little bit of range. How much? These are severely heavy. So 3 torpedoes, that'll do for now on the Phoenix class. We'll sort that out more later. Alright, delete the old Phoenix class refit. We are the French Navy, and we are a very piratey navy. We have a bunch of starting vessels, and that's all we got. Everything else, we have to steal. We don't get any fancy shit. We just steal what we can and hope for the best. So we're going to delete these torpedo tubes. Replace them with a pair of dual launchers. We'll lose a little bit of range. That increases our firepower by quite a bit. Especially considering they're 18-inch torpedoes. That should help us out a little bit in terms of dealing with bigger enemy ships. Ugh. Alright, I'll name one of the newly stolen ships once we fucking steal one from the Japanese, the shark bait. Let's... Here, Condor. Give it an auxiliary engine, steam expansion engine, double the hull, upgrade to corrupt armor, anti-flood 2. We're gonna change over to standard ratio on our ammunitions. You're gonna carry increase. You weren't carrying increased ammo already? Damn. Yeah, part of the requirement for our ships that we built ourselves to start with, they had to be broadside-focused ships. Can I fit another one of these? I cannot. I'm gonna grab this and put that back. I guess we'll give it a little bit of extra armor to make it a little bit more durable. Give the 4-inch guns and the 2-inch guns some extra range. Can't really make the 2-inch guns bigger on this. Already kind of... They're already as heavy as they are. Upgrade you to electro... Never mind. Hydraulic steering is good enough for me, I guess. Alright. That'll be the Condor's refit. Right. Where is... There's the old Condor refit. Alright, Raven class. Auxiliary engine installed. Steam expansion engine. Corrupt 2 armor. Barbette 3. Double the hull. Anti-flood 2. Upgrade to capitalistic. Capitalistic. Standard ratio on ammunition. 21. Conic rangefinder 2. We do still have a bit of weight available. Upgrade the length on our guns. Makes them a little bit more deadly. Not by much, but it's something. Upgrade our superstructure armor so that way then it can actually take more of a hit. And throw a little bit more into our belts. Can I just upgrade this to 12? I can upgrade this to 12. Upgrade that to battle site. Apparently I forgot to do that last refit. Alright, that should make this thing pretty impervious to most enemy warships. Other than, of course, the 9-inch gun here. Which is severely lightly armored for what it is. Alright, and on to the Crow class. Alright, Crow class. Not as much in terms of upgrades because it already has Mark II 3-inch guns, but a lot of this is more just going to be maintenance and upgrading the armor quality. Standard ratio. Upgrade to ballast sight, upgrade to TNT. Rangefinder 2. 12 inches of armor. And that should make that a little bit more durable. Increase the length on the guns so that way then they have a better chance of piercing a target. I don't know if I want to upgrade these to be able to be longer barrels, so that way then they can actually hit targets. But for now, we're going to keep them at their small, low caliber, low velocity gun type. Because so far, that's not proven to be a bad idea, at least for now. It will probably eventually devolve into a bad idea. Alright. Get rid of the old Crow refit. Off to the next one. And in the auxiliary engine, steam expansion, better steering. Corvette 3, upgrade to Krupp armor, double the hull, Decoy 2. Swap out for standard ratio shells. Cap ballistic, Balisite, TNT, Conic 2. Upgrade to 12 inches of armor on the belt. That's a little too much armor. It's a little too much. Alright, that should make the guns a little bit more powerful against enemy warships. But again, these ships are gonna get outclassed eventually, pretty quickly. Like, their broadside capabilities are really neat, but they are very weak and susceptible to just anything with a bigger gun. Anything with a bigger gun will pretty quickly outclass these. Alright. The Blue Jay is still probably our most effective ship. Oh, shit. Alright, why don't you fit anymore? Alright, you don't fit there, you don't fit there. Alright, none of you fit in those slots anymore. Shit. That's not good. Well, to fix that problem, we're going to swap these out for dual barrel configuration ones. And at least help out a little bit. But as for our now missing firepower, gonna have to replace it with a lower caliber gun. Really? 5-inch won't fit here either. I don't think any of the dual... Oh, no, never mind. The 3-inch dual configuration will fit. But we're gonna go with the 5-inch singles, because, might as well. Upgrade the length on our guns. Upgrade these to 5.9s. So then they are basically just 9-inch gun. I mean 6-inch guns. And give them a far better armor profile than what they currently have. Well, at least we can up the armor a little bit. Not sure much else of where I can throw a little bit of armor into, though. You can throw a bit into the belts. That'll make them at least a little bit more tough. Can't go up to full-on bulkheads, but hopefully we'll be able to do that next refit. Yeah, definitely the first major change, because this is probably the only time I'm swapping out these for those on one of these for the dual guns. I'm surprised they fit, considering they don't fit in the center line ones, which is weird. It's weird that they don't fit in the center line guns. Off to the Sparrow. Expansion, better steering, better corvettes, better armor, double the hull, anti-flood, capitalistic, ratio, T, balisite, connect to rangefinder, 12 inches of armor. Basically, my plan is to make these ships pretty impervious early on, so then they can survive for quite a bit of punishment. Not much punishment, but they can survive quite a bit of it. Ugh. Which they thankfully can handle quite a bit. Alright, Sparrow class refits done, off to the Flamingo, and then it's the Peacock and the Eagle, and I think that's about it for ships that need refits, other than the Spanish ones we stole, but I don't think I'm going to refit those ones yet, because I only just refitted those. Ugh. Ooh, we've made quite a lot of progress in our first 2 fucking sessions of playing this. I have no idea what Windrose is, but hello and welcome on in. Double the hull, upgrade to Crop 2 armor, standard ratio ammunition, cap, PNT, Palisite, Conic 2. Upgrade the thickness of the armor to give it a little bit more durability, and upgrade the length on the guns. Damn, she still has quite a bit of room. Yeah, too bad I'm not adding any of these. Would love some deck-mounted ones to put on this little deck here, but yeah, sadly ain't got any of those yet. Don't have that research unlocked for light cruisers yet. Probably should divert some tech to fucking torpedo development. Peacock is Next up. Did we... I forget. Did we already do a refit for the Peacock, or... let me look. No, the Peacock doesn't have a refit yet. Okay. So the Peacock and the Eagle need refits. Alright, so upgrade the Peacock. Oh great, these things don't fit anymore. There's no way this should work, and I have no idea why this fucking exists, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's silly. The power of the French flag. I'm pretty sure there's not even, like, actual, like, gun ports for these guns here. The power of the French flag compels them to exist. Capitalistic. Ballistic. Increase the crew quarters. Engine efficiency is still dog shit. Upgrade to 3.9-inch guns. Increase the length on the barrels. I forgot our 9-inch for this boat is on the butt. And that's about it, though. Can't really armor the turret guns, apparently. Not big enough caliber for them to be given armor priority, even if they are part of our basically main armament of weapons. Fair point, fair point. Alright, over to the Eagle class, the new class of battleship we just finished production. Which has the biggest and largest complement of low caliber guns. Alright, so... yeah, give this a little... boat some upgrades. I mean, the most I can do is really just upgrade the armor. It's already got all the other things, and obviously the TNT. Really, I didn't fit this with the I wasn't able to fit this with the good armor belt. Alright, can we go up to many bulkheads? Nope, still stuck at standard. I'll have to wait till technology develops a bit further. Can we get crew quarters up? We can get crew quarters up, so at the very least, can staff it with some more people. We have that much space in the front because these aren't proper built ships. They're broadside vessels. They are not built like... If I was building this as a proper battleship, it would be a lot more filled out. This front end only exists because that gun doesn't really do much other than be decoration. Alright, we'll begin refit program at once. Get the pigeons under refit as well. Fit the condors that are already in port. Fit the one Raven that's in port. Get to work on the crows. Yeah, they definitely do evoke that feeling. That's a little too much. Those two should be more than enough. Have a lot of ships that need refitting. I will agree to a peace treaty with the fucking Japanese as I blow up another one of their light cruisers trying to break the blockade. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna be winning much out of this. Did Korea ally with the fucking Japanese? No. In fact, Argentina is no longer allied with the Japanese either. So once this invasion's over, we're gonna go home. Apparently we're invading fucking Paraguay. From northern Brazil. I'm pretty sure it's actually meant to be southern Brazil this is coming from, but I don't know why the flag is over northern Brazil. Okay. War continues. Oh well, more money for me, I guess. Means I can spend a little bit more on the fucking research department. Those multi-expansion engines. Don't really need to work on torpedo protection at the moment. Torpedoes are still pretty early on in their development, so the ranges are pretty short. Let's see here. That invasion is 2 more months from completion. The Japanese seem to be fucking off with their only battleships. Well, we continue to blockade them. Keep putting pressure on the Japanese. Eventually they'll come around to surrendering. Stereoscopic rangefinder 2 has been researched. Semi-armor piercing ballistic cap shells have been researched. Research is coming along fine. I'm gonna move you over to naval communications. We have Krupp 2, which puts us ahead of a lot of people, so honestly I'd rather have that on engines. Ship design. Now that the shipyards are opened up again. More boats to refit, please. Yeah, we should be able to build all those. Refit all those boys. I don't think we're in the... Yeah, we're not in the economy for the rest of them, though. Not really. Especially considering I can't build more ships is the thing. We're a pirate navy. We steal. We don't build, we steal, and then we refit. So when it comes down to our wars, our goals are take some land and then steal the navy. That is our goal throughout every war that we will fight in this campaign. Create an alliance with the Germans. The Germans still don't want to fucking make an alliance. Ship design. Gonna turn on the light in my room so then the EC face tracker can keep tracking correctly. Because eventually it's going to get a little too dark and it's not going to be able to track correctly. Let's see. Where are we at? Sparrow classes. Flamingos. No peacocks are in port at the moment. 42 is going to be a bit too much. Now it won't be. Well, we have Argentina now. Oh, and Chile has fallen into ungoverned territory. Well, don't mind if I do. If Chile's just going to be free grabs, I shall send a fleet around to go get it. Let's see. Now I can get the Eagles under refit. Well, to be fair, there isn't much we're going to do to them. Yeah, right now, we're not really caring about what the fuck Japan's doing. Like, they're doing shit elsewhere in the world. I don't really give a shit as long as we maintain our blockade of the Japanese home islands. They can't really do much about us. So we're basically just gonna sit here and keep shooting at their boats. How goes their navy rebuilding? They have 11 ships under construction. They lost both battleships that they had. I have no idea where they sent those battleships. Probably went to go attack some Chinese territory and went and blew up or something. Yeah, it's gonna take these guys a while to get over there. But hey, Paraguay's ours. Which is nice to have, because that is more money in our pockets. And as far as I know, the more population you have, the better off you are at earning more crew. I'll agree to another one of their desperate pleas for a ceasefire, but I don't think the Japanese are in the mood for a ceasefire. What did we get under naval communications? Increased crew amounts for fleets. We'll definitely need to keep that in mind. Unrest of 13. Oh, war continues. It's not like I'm telling them no. I'm literally they're literally asking me for fucking ending shape, and they're like not accepting that. They're like, fuck it. I feel like going to war for a few more years. What's a few more years? These aren't rebellions against me, right? No, they're rebellions against Portugal. Hey, more free land if they break away from Portugal. Is anybody allied with Indonesia? Britain is. Fuck. Who's allied with the Dutch? Italy. Italy's allied with a lot of people. Sad that Austria-Hungary fell over again. They don't tend to live very long in this game. Unless you're playing Austria-Hungary, Austria-Hungary is destined to fall over almost, if not immediately. Like, it and Spain get fucked over the most, and I don't know why they get fucked over the most. They tend to just kind of fall over. A lot. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to watch them just kind of blow up. Yeah. We are mostly just hanging around, blowing up anything that tries to get through the blockade. Not really much to do here. The new fleet is basically ready. I can send these guys out to go to the Sea of Japan, and then I can send those torpedo boats home to go get refitted to the new standard. British Empire supporting us. I'll agree to another ceasefire, Japan, but you know, you've been very much against accepting any potential trade ceasefires. Oh, hey, Lord, you look at that. War continues. Oh, Chile is ours now. Alright, you guys can finally head home to Brest. And get refitted. I mean, these guys have been out for quite a while. Oh, hey, look, they finally agreed to peace. Damn it, no battleships. Alright, well, we'll replace our lost torpedo boats with their destroyers. Damn, they only gave us 3 ships. Fuckers. Alright, fleet. Where are my stolen ships? Where are my newly acquired stolen ships? My guess is that they are... Yeah, they're being commissioned. Let's see. Where's the destroyer so then I can fucking, It's the only destroyer we have. Why is it so hard to find? Type. Destroyer. Destroyer should be above torpedo boat. Yep, there it is. And because someone requested it. The shark bait. Wait, where the fuck are you at? You're in Muscat? I guess I'll have you guys deploy to, Actually, Muscat isn't the worst area to put you guys at. Where can I put you guys that you would be somewhat useful to my existence? The heavy cruiser spawned over there. But, I guess you guys can be based out of Brazil. Status. You're in the Rio Grande, and you're in, Cambay. Alright, ship designs. Let's take a look at these boats as I... before I do that, I'm gonna sort out where these fuckers are, stationed at. See, you guys are 35,000. Hang on in the line. 114,000. Fort Bayard, please. And torpedo boat guys, you go home to Pearl Harbor. We did get a lot of fucking money. We are gonna waste so much money. Immediately take as much of it as we can out of the crew budgets. Because we need research, baby. That's what we need. Oh, and the guys I literally dispatched to go help out with the invasion, just go back to fucking Nice. Just go home. Oh wait, no, you're the new guys. You guys head to Nice anyway. I've redeployed these guys over here, so that all works out. Quite a few ships are going to be heading home, and there's going to be a lot of ships that want to get fixed. Let's see. That's a lot of ships being repaired. Let's see. You're over here. So let's move you up to Rio de Janeiro. Join up where the destroyer is going to be meeting up with you. And then you, the Tama, to Rio de Janeiro. Ship designs. Let's get the ships that are already import refitted some more. Wrong button. Alright, alright, let's see what we actually got from the Japanese. We'll have to go to war with them again later for a battleship. Yeah. One of our major problems we do have, though, Austria-Hungary is dead. We can't get a battleship from them. That's a problem. What the... Why are there funnels inside of the ship? Jesus, they're still running nickel steel? Rip out the torpedo launchers, and we're gonna just rip out all the casemates. I'll install new ones. Just gonna rip all these out for now. Alright, pull that back. Get a dual funnel, the dual funnel small. That fits there just fine. Alright, it's got decent engine efficiency now. Oh, we have radio technology. Alright, well, this thing is gonna be probably one of our few heavy hitters. We do have Mark 311s. Do they fit? They do not fit. 10-inch gun. 10-inch gun barely fits. And there's also the caliber of gun that was already installed on here. Lighten the armor in places, upgrade it in others. Alright, so we have... This will be our one of our few ships that's actually equipped to sink a battleship. Definitely not pure acid. Are you crazy? Heavy shells. Alright. That should be a decent little upgrade package. Can we fit 2-inch guns anywhere? No, not Casemate guns. 4-inch. Fit them basically everywhere. As much armor as these casemates can get. Because they are very valuable to not exploding. 4.3 inch. Yeah, that'll do. It'll be a very weird little ship, but it'll be a ship. Can any... Oh, these can fit here. I can't install them at the moment because it's too heavy, but maybe at a later point. Maybe at a later point we'll install some more guns. Yeah, we only have one of these, by the way. Because unlike with the Spanish, who were basically fully willing to give us everything in their naval inventory, the Japanese, on the other hand, were very keen on holding onto a few of their ships. Thank you for the stretch, Cunico. Welcome on in. Been a bit since I've seen you around. How have you been? Oh, that's broken. That there is broken. I already hit save design. Okay. I think the game's having a minor stroke at the moment. I already went and refitted the heavy cruiser, but... Game's having a stroke. Game is having a moment. Yeah, that's not supposed to look like that. Alright, let's exit this. That should probably get it to fix itself. Probably. In big quotation marks. As long as the game doesn't end up fucking having a stroke and dying. Yeah, the game crashed. Fucking hell. Yeah, whenever you see a white box appear on one of the ships, that's the game saying, I don't want to exist anymore. So yeah, gotta reload the game real quick. To be fair, we don't have much of the runtime left, so if I really wanted to, I could just end things, but I feel like you want to all see what I'm gonna fucking do to these fucking ships. Yeah, it's this France, not that France. That France is a test run of the Battleship Only campaign. Went a lot better than our actual game. It happens, Cunico. It happens. Games like to crash. They do it all the time. Ugh. Come on, game. It takes a bit to load up these campaign saves. There it goes. Alright, back over to the ship designer. Damn it, it didn't save. You son of a bitch. Now I'm gonna have to do all that work all over again. To fix this boat that doesn't physically work. Where did the illegal parts go? They disappeared. What are these guns? 3.3s. Get rid of them. Replace these with the dual 10. Upgrade to many bulkheads. Corvette 3. 2. Anti-flood. Double the hull. Capped. Definitely not puric acid. Puric acid is great and all, but boy, does it love to explode. Add in the radio. Stereoscopic rangefinder. Upgrade the armor, so then she'll live more than 5 seconds. A 14-inch barbette is probably a bit much. Or is there still a 3-inch gun? There's a 4.6-inch gun. There's a 3-inch gun. There we go, 4.4-inch gun. Alright, that should do it for now. Get it saved. And hopefully it doesn't break again. Because if it does, I'll be a little bit miffed. Okay, we're good. Save that time. And this here is our first ever destroyer, because we didn't get to build destroyers in the starting half. All we built were torpedo boats. This is our first, only, sole destroyer that we have in the entirety of our navy. And we stole it from Japan. 28 knots, so it's not much faster than our fucking, other boys. We'll thin up the beam. We'll have to remove that. Get rid of that. I'm gonna have to shave off a lot of random weight. Main guns, I'd rather have 5-inch guns. I'd rather be a normal destroyer. Give them 5-inch guns. Better anti-flood, so that way then if they do get hit, they can survive for more than a few seconds. Electrical, definitely want TNT 1. Bell sights, increased ammo. I'm gonna want 18-inch torpedoes, advanced radio. You do not want stereoscopic. You do not want mine-laying equipment either. Up armor this as much as I can. Alright, 5.5-inch gun, just up it so that way then I can stick some armor on it. One thing I've learned, if you fucking, up the size of a gun, it saves the, armor profile you give it. Alright, so anyway, torpedo launchers, we're gonna go with dual configuration launchers. And we're gonna like run the... Oh wait, we still need a funnel. Whoops. Need to install one of these. Right, now we're gonna install one of these. Standard ammo, we do not want fast torpedoes. Because we want actual range on our goddamn torpedoes. Can I make it bigger? I can, but it's not gonna do much in terms of actually giving us anything. That should be fine. I guess we'll keep the reduced ammo. Can I get another one of these? No. Can I get a single? No. Alright, well, at the very least, when she encounters a target, she'll be able to fire quite a bit. Not much, but at least a little bit. Oh, wait, no, I can kill her range. there's where the weight saving is. That's where we can save some weight. Not much, but hey, it's something. Secondary tower is needed. I forgot this is a fucking destroyer, not a fucking torpedo boat. It needs a secondary tower. Shit. Fuck, where are we gonna find fucking more room? I guess we can go many bulkheads. She's gonna be susceptible to sinking, but at the very least, she'll be able to tank a little bit. She'll definitely tank a lot more than what the Japanese designed her for, but yeah, she definitely won't be recognizable to the Japanese with what we've done to it. And now they're light cruiser. Interesting little hull. fit. Get her operating around the standards of our military. Already running double hull. TNT-1, Val Sight, you're already running it. Can we have above water torpedo launchers yet? No, so we're going to remove your torpedo launchers. Because they are just a weakness. Where's your other one? You have another one somewhere. There it is. You're going to want Conic 2, advanced, no mine laning capabilities for you. You are just outfitted with 4-inch guns. We're gonna remove those. And your casemates. Your casemates are going as well. Unless those are the biggest caliber case... Yeah, those are the biggest caliber casemate. And those are the only slots they fit. Alright, so the casemates are gonna stay around and be upgraded as much as I can. So there's one silly thing we're doing. It's casemates. Lots of casemates. What do we got for funnels? We definitely do not need this many funnels. Can I back this up down here? I can if I make room. And can I put this down here as well? And if I make some room. Alright, main guns, 7-inch. What do we got for barbettes? I don't know if that'll fit a 7-inch. It will not fit the 7-inch. I can use that one though. That one will fit a 7-inch. Alright, give me one moment, folks. Alright, looks like my father made dinner, so I will be wrapping things up here real quick. Barbette. Small. Can this fit? It can fit. We are making a monster, but it'll be funny. Yeah, we'll give it 3-inch guns. Rotate. I guess I can pull this gun back since it's not going to be really doing much. Eh. Well, actually, now that I think about it. There we go. Why don't any of these want to fit down here? Oh well. Ah well. You guys are gonna struggle where it is your station now, aren't you? Alright, we'll get rid of you then. Wrong guns. You guys stay. Gonna rotate this one around so everything's facing the correct direction. So then it's aesthetically pleasing for everyone involved. Yeah, this will basically be an 8-inch gun carrier. For all intents and purposes, this is a very heavily armed light cruiser. Alright, how far can I push this back? And that's as far back as that goes. This silly class has evolved. The Japanese gave me something somewhat decent looking, and I made it worse. Truly a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Are these barbettes entirely necessary? No, I could have easily gone with a single barbette that would have weighed a lot less, but that wouldn't have been as funny. Will we ever see these ships in action? Probably not. They're going to be hanging out in Brazil. They have been banished to Brazil. So we're probably not going to see much of them. Again, a lot of what we have is mostly just going to be... Oh, wait. It didn't save when I moved these guys around, did it? Yeah, it didn't save when I moved these guys around. Fuck! Alright, move you guys around before I end up forgetting about it. Alright, ship design. Anybody else made it back to port? These three did. Where was I going to invest research? Honestly, may want to invest in torpedo propulsion. If we have better torpedoes before the enemy does, the enemy can't hit us with torpedoes. I think that's a wise thing to say. It's probably not. That's probably gibberish. My hungry, deprived gibberish. I am a very hungry Tisha right now. But I shall find you all a raid target real quick. Let's see who's available. Let's see who there is to slap with a raid. We'll go raid this bean. Alright, thank you for everyone that stuck around to the end of today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for sticking around to the end for those that did. Thank you once again to that one guy for the biddies, even if fucking spammed it individual biddies and had my fucking thing play 10 times in a row. But other than that, once again, thank you for everyone that stuck around to the end. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you want to stay up to date with all the shit that goes on. Know when I go live, chat with me off stream. Vote on the polls that determine what we're doing. Don't forget to check out the Blue Sky avatar way I know when I go live. And don't forget to check out the YouTube channel to watch all the VODs that have been uploaded Friday through Monday. Same time every week, unless I forget about it. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel for the new exclusive video that I made for it. Thanks to the help of some friends, I finally made some original content for the YouTube channel. So go check that out, please. It's been nice to see all the people that have been watching it and all the likes it's gotten, because it's definitely something to motivate me to finally get around to making some more content for the YouTube channel. Well, enjoy the person I'm sending you all off to. Hope to see you all next time. Goodbye, so long, and see you all some other time. Bye. Bye.